Hey guys, welcome to what I hope is the start of another home improvement project. You may recall I recently did a studio tour, or perhaps you saw the video I took when we first bought this house, and I showed an addition up on the second floor. Well, that studio is, it's not heated, and there's no door leading into it. So we've talked for some time about putting a door on it, but the adjoining room doesn't have any windows, so we really wanted to have a door with glass in it. And as I found out, they're not that easy to come by. What I found at my local home improvement centers were generally, as far as interior doors go, cheapo hollow core or particle wood doors, especially if you wanted pre-hung. You could custom order doors with glass in them, hundreds of dollars, so I wasn't too crazy about that. But we have a local Habitat for Humanity shop, I think they call it Rehabit, that's got leftover building materials and stuff that's pulled out of homes that are being torn down or rehabbed. So I've gone there periodically looking for doors, and today I think I found one that paid off. The existing opening is 80 by 32, which is a fairly standard size, and that's what this door is, more or less. It's a little less than 80 inches high, which should be good because we've got carpeting in that room, so it'll provide some clearance down below. And I think the width is right. Downside, not pre-hung. I've never hung a door before, so it'll be a little interesting. Now the door had been hung, so it's already got mortised out for the hinges. Don't have the hinges. I'm hoping I can find something that will match up close enough. This is an old door. It's solid wood, individual panes of glass. I'm not quite sure how old it is. The glass has got some waves and defects in it. I don't think it's like 100 years old, but it's got some age to it for sure. And you may notice these doors behind it. Well, if you watched the video way back when we bought this house, you may recall I lamented that a lot of our original doors, maybe half of them, are missing. And they had some pretty distinctive, cool hinges on the doors that we do have. Well, there's about 10 houses in a row that are all pretty much the same floor plan. Some have different trim options. Some are a little bit taller. Well, the one at the end of the block was all original. And the little old lady that owned it, I believe, went to a retirement home, and contractors bought it and gutted it down to the bare studs and threw everything away. Including the doors. I did some dumpster diving. I got myself 4 doors. 2 of them, unfortunately, are narrow. They're for closets, so too narrow for this. But I got a couple of the full-size doors, so someday maybe we've got 2 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms that don't have original doors. Maybe I can use a couple of these 100-year-old doors. If I could even find something like this or have something made, it would be expensive, that's for sure. Curiously, they don't weigh much. I just carry these easily half a block down the alley. They weigh maybe 30 pounds each. Oak, pine, not entirely sure. Fortunately, the doorknobs are gone. I don't know why they took those off, but some of the hardware's still there. I have half of the hinges on 3 of the doors. One of them's got both parts of the hinges, so if nothing else, I've got that. But they would not work with this door. They're not the right type of hinges, but, you know, hey, I've got something for future projects maybe. And I was also surprised that, well, this isn't identical, but it's pretty darn close to what had been here. At least the shape is the same. The size looks awfully close. Screw holes are a little different, though. But boy, it'd be interesting. Well, I'll give it a try. At least I'll measure the holes, because these holes here for the screws look pretty darn close to that. That would be a lucky find. No, don't have the doorknobs or the shaft for the knobs. I think that's pretty common. I think it's just a square opening down in there. And this works. So if I could transplant that, that'd be cool. As far as framing it goes, man, I know the height is right. The opening that's there, I believe, used to be a window, and they kind of framed it out. It'd be great if I had like 3/4 of an inch extra room, so then I could put in a piece of wood and mortise it out for, or whatever I need to do for the other side of the hinge, and have a little bit of wiggle room to get things plumb and square if I need to. If I'm amazingly lucky, this will just kind of fit in there with a nice like half-inch gap all around, and I'm good to go. But we'll see. Anyways, it cost me, it was $20 plus I had $5 credit already, so $15. If it doesn't work, I'm at $15. It had this cheesy plexiglass piece on the white painted side. I just peeled that off. The glass is pretty filthy. The other side, I think, is just stained wood. So right now I'm just I want to clean it up before I bring it inside. Here it is on the other side after a good cleaning. I like the natural wood look a lot better. I'm inclined to strip the other side, although I know it would be a ton of work. Looks like they kind of used a mahogany-ish stain, but I seriously doubt this is mahogany. It's probably oak or pine. So I think it's clean enough to bring inside, but I'm gonna end this video here. I just want to give you guys a quick update on what I've been up to, basically trying to cram in as many home projects as I can before winter sets in. I've got another one that I finished recently I'll be uploading some videos on. Admiral TV is just about done. I'll have the final installment of that real soon. If any of you have any tips or tricks or suggestions about hanging doors or vintage hinges or hardware or anything like that, please let me know. Oh, I did measure this hardware. This is about a 1/4 inch taller, I think, than the other one. The screw holes on this should line up perfectly. The opening on the other door is just slightly higher, but it is possible that I could transfer this hardware over. That would be really cool. But for now, I'm going to leave things off, and when I get this inside, I'll do another installment. Bye for now.